What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Back with another question. Well, not really like a question, but more like a, what's your opinion on this deal or whatever. And it is actually it's about a very very serious subject, which, in my opinion, doesn't get enough recognition. It doesn't get enough attention. It's domestic violence or abusive GLBT relationships. And I know a lot of people are like, whatever, because it's two women, or whatever, because it's two men, or whatever. But either way you look at it, it's still abuse. It's still assaulting someone. You know what I'm saying? But I got this letter, right? And it was pretty long, so I just kind of jotted down a few of the key points or whatever, and I'm gonna just touch on them, one by one, just to give my opinion. Now, let me say, I am not the most sympathetic, nor am I the most empathetic individual you will ever come across. I tell it like it is. Anything I say once, I can say twice. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go ahead and touch on a couple of points or whatever from the letter and give y'all a little backdrop and then give my little opinion or whatever. So, it's, I get the letter, and it's from this chick that's dating this dominant female, aggressive female or whatever. They've been together for about a year. There are, I believe, 2 children in the mix, somewhere in there. Now, when they first met, she said that the girl told her that she has anger management issues, and she has a horrible time controlling her temper, and that she has been known to choke a bitch up every now and again, in her past relationships. She has assaulted several of her other ex-girlfriends or whatever. So, old girl decides to date her even after knowing that she has an abusive history and an abusive MO, right? She said that after a week of dating or whatever, the girl started exhibiting this abusive nature towards her, right? So, to cut it short right there and touch on that topic, first of all, you had every opportunity to back up out of that. When that girl told you that, hey, I have a tendency to run upside a bitch head every blue moon, every polka dot moon every once in a while, that was your cue to say, yeah, all right, I'm going to holler at you, see you around the club, whatever. But instead, sorry about that, you decide to date her, right? So that's strike 1. Strike 2, in her head, you basically gave her a free pass because, 1, she's let you know that she has an abusive history. 2, she's also told you that she has anger management issues. And 3, she already told you that she got abusive issues. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, if you stuck around another 51 weeks, if y'all didn't know, it's 52 weeks in a year. But if you stuck around another 51 weeks, or is it 53 years, whatever, ADD. But, you basically stayed in the picture for another year. That's pretty much consenting to what she does. All right? That's pretty much how I feel about it. She also says, now moving on, she also says that her girlfriend is currently in anger management, which in my opinion is bullshit. I have a best friend of about 5 or 6 years. Damn, it's been that long. The bitch now been in anger management 7 times. She got 7 certificates, and she still will fly off the handle at any given moment. Anger management is a bunch of bullshit, in my personal opinion. They're going to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, and who they want to do it to. It don't matter if they're in anger management or not. So, don't use that as an excuse for her trying to get better after a year. She also says she's afraid to mouth off to her girlfriend or stand up for herself because she's afraid she's going to get hit or the girl is going to jump on her. She says she's afraid because the girl is bigger in stature. She says her girlfriend, is stronger or whatever. And, hey, that's a reasonable, that's pretty reasonable in my opinion. If, I don't care what anybody says, a 250-pound motherfucker hits a lot harder than a 150-pound motherfucker. No matter if it's female, male, FTM to female, shit, MTF to male, whatever. It does not matter. If you weigh more than your mate, 9 times out of 10, you hit harder than your mate as well. Especially if you are an abusive individual. You know what I'm saying? She also, moving on, she says that she's tried to leave her several times. Now, when I say several, the number she put in this damn email or inbox, whatever, was 12. 12 times. She has tried to leave this individual 12 times, and she says she keeps getting suckered back in. Well, in my opinion, miss, you're getting what you asked for. 12 times, there's no excuse. 12 times, no excuse at all for you to be complaining about the situation you're in, because that's bullshit. You didn't leave once, you didn't leave twice, you didn't leave 3 times, you didn't leave 4 times, you didn't leave 5 times, 6 times, 7, 8, 9, or 10 times. You didn't leave 11 times. You left 12 times and came back 12 times. What, are you leaving once a month and then coming right back? I mean, shit, you by now, you should know that she's going to go upside your head when you get back. I mean, is something not registering? Or are you not computing that when I go back, she's probably going to run upside my head and I'm going to leave again? So that's just how I feel about the shit. You know what I'm saying? 12 months, totally unacceptable. First time, shame on me. Shame on you. Second time, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, YouTube. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm back. My bad. I had to take care of some stuff on my radio. But, yeah, like I was saying, that's just totally unacceptable. If you're able to leave that many times and you keep coming back, in my opinion, you get what you deserve. You set yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? After a year of back and forth, you should want some more stability than you have for you and your children. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to down you or whatever, down your situation, but fuck, you put yourself in this fucking pot of hot water. The motherfucker told you from the first week that she's liable to run upside your skull, comb your scalp every now and again, and you still decided to date her. So, again, whose fault is that? Moving on. Last couple of things. She said, as far as, like, calling the cops or whatever, or getting the police involved, she said she don't want to do that because she don't want to subject her children to that type of commotion or all of that confusion going on in the house or whatever. So you're telling me that your girlfriend going upside your head, they're not exposed to any other type of commotion and confusion with that going on? I mean, if anything, if you call the police, that will help your situation. You know what I'm saying? Be smart. Get your kids out of that hostile environment. It would be one thing if it was just you and her, but you have 2 little people that are watching and soaking up everything that mommy does. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be looking out for them. If anything, do it for them. Fuck you, pretty much. Do it for your kids. Get them out of that environment because they don't need to see that on what I'm assuming is at least a weekly basis. If you're leaving once a month, then you come back. It probably takes about a week for her to fly off the handle at something after she's finished begging, whining, crying, and fucking eating balls. You know what I mean? After she feels secure that you're not going anywhere again, then, it's back to Mike Tyson versus Holyfield. I'm surprised she ain't bit a chunk out your ear yet, you know what I'm saying? But, Again, that's just my personal opinion. I don't mean to sound harsh towards you, but again, I am not the most sympathetic and I am not the most empathetic pencil in the box. So you're going to get it how it comes out with me. You either shit or get off the pot. If you've been there for a year already and you've left once a month already and you keep going back, then there's something there that you must like. You must like getting ran up on every so often. That's my personal opinion. You know what I mean? If you're scared, get help. Leave when she's not there. Leave and stay gone. You know what I'm saying? Do something to help your kids, because growing up in that type of environment is not going to do anything but harm them as they get older. So, yeah, I'm off my fucking soapbox. And as always, YouTube, if you are on Twitter, feel free to Twitter me, twitter.com/nappygenius. Same spelling as on YouTube. And y'all be cool. Peace out.